New 2024 Toyota Alphard. Toyota Engine Company has sent off its fourth-age Alphard and Vellfire MPVs in Japan, with the mixture weighty powertrain lineup as well as the most recent elements and innovation the Japanese brand brings to the table. The Alphard nameplate has for quite some time been situated as a definitive Toyota minivan since the first sent off in 2002. Appropriately, these new-gen individuals movers have been planned and designed in quest for the delight of agreeable portability, which Toyota portrays as spaces where all travelers could share thought and appreciation. Albeit the Alphard and Vellfire have never been formally sold locally through the Toyota Australia seller organization, the upmarket individuals movers have demonstrated famous with dim merchants. Lexus will likewise present the Alphard/Vellfire-based LM before the finish of 2023, denoting the extravagance arm's most memorable attack on the top-notch MPV portion in Australia. Toyota is continuously considering energizing new models as they become accessible for our market, yet we have no declarations to make today, the representative said. Supporting the fourth-age Toyota Alphard and Vellfire is the TNGAK Unibody Engineering, which supports many vehicles including the Toyota Camry, Kluger and RAV4, as well as the Lexus S, NX and RX. That implies both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive forms are accessible in Japan, alongside a scope of 4-chamber powertrains containing 2.5-liter petroleum, 2.5-liter half-and-half and 2.4-liter turbocharged mixture choices relying upon variation. Toyota has additionally affirmed it intends to offer module half-and-half adaptations of the Alphard/Vellfire in future, yet further subtleties are meager. As per the organization's media discharge, the new undercarriage embraces straight rockers and an angular support in the back lower segment which further develops unbending nature by 50% contrasted with the past age, while upgraded utilization of primary cements further improve mobility and dependability. New safeguards that precisely change damping force in light of the recurrence of vibrations communicated from the street surface likewise help to limit vibrations experienced in the lodge. They're supported by elastic bushings in the connection parts of the second column seat pad outlines and the utilization of adaptable padding in the backrests and armrests, and Toyota says the variety of improvements has brought about an estimated 30% decrease in vibrations. Toyota has likewise added more sound decreasing measures to additionally further develop refinement. Recently grew low commotion tires and more sound engrossing materials help to diminish outside sound, while improving the states of segments of the cab, mirrors and A support points presented to wind assist with decreasing breeze clamor. By smothering how much commotion created, and by laying out a decent sound wave recurrence, the inside guarantees a satisfying quietness, similar to being in a timberland, Toyota says in its media discharge. Space between the front and second line seats, and the second and third column seats, has expanded by 5 mm and 10 mm individually. This has been accomplished through alterations to the driving position and the development of the second line seats, as well as making both the side quarter trim on the third column seats and the indirect access trim more slender. New elements incorporate a new super long above control center through the focal point of the roof, which houses different things like cooling vents, lighting and group switchgear. Already, these were situated along the two sides of the roof. Toyota asserts this gets to the next level accommodation and operability, and furthermore permits tenants in any seat to open windows and change lighting on the contrary side of the vehicles inside. Toyota has additionally centered around further developed openness, with the Alphard and Vellfire turning into the principal models in the brand's lineup to highlight widespread strides on the two sides of the vehicle, which the organization says makes it more straightforward for little youngsters and the old to enter and leave the lodge. The means arise around 220 mm over the ground level when the entryways are open, which brings down the level of the initial step for travelers entering and leaving the vehicle. Long hold handles are situated on the C-points of support for added accommodation. New shades are littered all through the lodge as well. Toyota's most memorable draw disadvantage conceals are accessible for the side windows, while the moonroof has freely operable left and right-hand side shades. Toyota's new lead individuals movers go hard on extravagance. Toyota likewise offers a well-cab help versatility variant of the Alphard, which includes a side lift-up slant seat that turns up and out the side entryways for expanded comfort for those requiring portability help. To assist inhabitants with standing up from a sitting position, the seat likewise slants, while the two-fold collapsing footstool diminishes load on the tenant's knees, Toyota adds. For added comfort, the lift-up seat likewise includes another safety belt plate arm to make the safety belt more straightforward to pull out, and another controller holder. The lift-up seat has likewise been designed to limit distension out of the vehicle when being used, which permits it to be involved even in restricted spaces. The two nameplates likewise offer the most recent in Toyota well-being sense driver help and dynamic security frameworks. Intra-path directing help and deceleration help are new elements for the fourth-age vans. The previous predicts driver inputs and changes the directing counterforce to offer help for smoother driving by restricting superfluous activities. The last option, in the meantime, gives help to early vehicle deceleration, empowering the driver to turn left or right no sweat when the vehicle distinguishes when it is moving toward a convergence and the driver delivers the gas pedal and demonstrates. Further, new Toyota Colleague capabilities, the brand's umbrella terms for driver help advances that offer help for stopping and in rush hour gridlock predicaments, incorporate another remote stopping capability that is open through a cell phone application, as well as a gridlock help include called Progress Drive, which oversees speed increase, deceleration and directing somewhere in the range of 0 and 40 km per hour. Toyota doesn't quote outputs for the Vellfire 2.4T, but in the related Grand Highlander the Hybrid Max version develops 270 kilowatts and 542 Newton meters. Under the skin there's also a front performance brace which connects the radiator support and side members for enhanced body rigidity and providing outstanding responsiveness. The Alphard and Vellfire will continue to be produced at Toyota's Inabe plant in Japan, with base sales volume in the domestic projected to sit around 8,500 units per month. Of these 8,500 monthly sales, 70% will be accounted for by Alphard models, with the Vellfire taking up the remaining 30%. While the Alphard is primarily produced for the Japanese market, the flagship people mover has also been sold in various other Asian markets like China, as well as Russia and the Middle East. Would you like to see the Toyota Alphard and Vellfire officially sold in Australia?